From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. Pitching in our game today, Kevin Gausman.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. One up, one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering is in for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a bouncer. Bichette throws across the diamond. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Played that ball perfectly, had a good angle on it, and got off the long throw as quickly as he could have. And any more time he takes on that play, it's probably an infield hit. Great arm strength as well.
And now here is Harper. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Springer right there to make the grab. And that is that. End of a half inning of play. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back here at Rogers Center. And on the mound today, Zach Wheeler. What should we keep an eye on here?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first. Here's George Springer. Wheeler, 33 years old, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Bo Bichette stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Out to center. Rojas moving under this one. 2 away now. Two outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Vladdy getting to start at first. 25 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one is absolutely belted. To the warning track, makes the catch. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Now the right-hander ready to go.
Nope.
Still no score. Check swing, didn't go. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson is some boo, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Just missed. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. And another ball.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
This is Bryson Stott. First offering misses badly for ball one. Boom at first, one gone. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And the righty deals. Swings and lines one towards the gap, and no one can get there. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So first and second with one gone. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. Right through there for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. And there's a ball. Second inning here, no score. To first, might be two. Feed to second, that's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. Now to the bottom of the second, no score. Back now in Toronto, and now the DH, Justin Turner. The wind and the pitch. That one ripped. That's back. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. In there for strike one. Runner at second, nobody out. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Number 36, next up for the Blue Jays. Just missed.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive, base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Man at first, and now it's Dalton Varsho. That's outside, and that is ball 1. Righty delivers, and that one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This one in the air right field. Castellanos moves on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And we're back. And the batter now, Brandon Marsh.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Gausman back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And here it comes.
Ball, that's up there.
That one is upstairs. Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Kicks and deals. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Right through there for a strike. Gausman throws over, and he's back in easily. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right field. Springer on the move. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a foul straight back. The next offering misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Turner now. Grounded out his first time. On the inside corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next one is off the plate. 1-1. And a pitch.
Ball 2.
The Phillies trailing by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Man at second. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and they come away without an out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Gausman throws over, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and it's just foul. That was close. Marsh, the runner at third. Turner on at first with 2 down. And now the count is even. Sliced hard but foul. Two on, 2 outs. The other way. And it stays fair. In comes the run from third. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Doubled in his first AB. That one's in there, 0-1. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch is outside. Slice the other way and foul. The pitch. On the ground to the left. Biggio sends it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the last of the third. Here's Kiermaier now. The wide to kick the pitch. Misses off the plate. And it's 1-0. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Left-hand batter waits. And that one upstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And now for the Jays, George Springer. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away. And a pitch. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 2 away now.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one the other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Start of the 4th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm. And he deals. There's a strike.
You know, these Phils putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Way upstairs, and it's 1-2.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. And 1 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Now it's the 2nd baseman, Bryson Stott. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. Fought off foul. One down, Phillies down a run. Next offering is outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Sit down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And now it is JT Realmuto. He hit into a double play his first time up. There's a strike. Realmuto, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2010. Righty to the plate.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The pitch. Ball one there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom 4, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Wheeler back to work. Right through there for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch.
3-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the righty deals. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Justin Turner now. A double and a run scored his first time up. Edge of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1. Turner goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering upstairs. Wouldn't chase that time.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
One down, base is empty.
Ball. That's inside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
In the air to left center. Rojas sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. Two outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. He's already homered here in this one. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Two down, nobody on. That misses. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Short hop liner handled it short. The throw, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. The right-hander back to work. And that one sliced foul.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits and takes low for ball 1. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch, and that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just misses. Full count now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Three-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting...
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two outs. That one off the mark. 1-2 to count.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the Phillies are set down in order. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, and our score remains 2-1. Back here with my pal Singy, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, number 36. The wind and the pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's the 0-1. And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. And ball 1. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
1-0.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Righty delivers. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Throws the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Now Alejandro Kirk. That's in for a strike. Man at first, one away. In the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. 2 down. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1's the count.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
At the belt and fires. And there's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Toronto, but they still lead it 2-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. The shortstop takes a ball. And the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Bryce Harper next to bat for Philadelphia. And here it comes. In there at the knees. And a full count now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Springer there makes the catch. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That misses off the outside edge.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
One down, base is empty. And now 2-0.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1. The Phils trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. To the right side, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. Harper retired. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. In the air, center field. Kiermaier moving under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. Blue Jays 2 and the Phillies 1. Well, we go bottom 6, and the batter is George Springer. The pitch. And a good eye there. Upstairs. Ground ball to Bohm. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Bo Bichette up to the dish. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's in there at the knees. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Up and in, and now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in for a strike. It's 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Here's a rocket out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Justin Turner. First pitch just misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Matt Strom getting loose out there. Dominguez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Two outs. That one a little bit high. 2-0. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he deals. That's a little bit low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's ball 4.
Pitch is down.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
First offering, and it just misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bichette, the lead runner at second. Turner at first. 2 out of the inning. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Number 36 on deck for the Blue Jays. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a strike on the outside edge. That's in there. Now 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side, and it stays fair. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 3-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 on with 2 away. Number 36 next up for the Blue Jays. In there, and it's 0-1. Fouled off down the right side.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Not even close there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
You ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been in many games as a fan.
Up and in, and the count's even at 2. Corners are occupied with 2 down. In the dirt. To second, and he's out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Going 1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Tim Meza, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Garcia, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Righty to the plate. On the ground, right side. What a stop. Fires to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Fires to first on the run. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
JT Realmuto steps in. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings. Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Kicks and deals. And another ball. The Phillies down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 6. Chopper to second. Fires over to Guerrero. Third out. Phillies down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Jays, number 36. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Dominguez, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That's to third. On to second. They get one. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. And that's outside. And that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Tim Mesa on to pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. A strikeout and a walk. The pitch.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
The pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. On the ground to short, Bichette. And a quick out, number 1.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. Called strike right there. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. On the ground right side. Throw to first is in time. And a couple of quick outs. So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Foul ball. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That's down and in.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The Blue Jays trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Left-hand batter waits. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Kirk to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they make short work of him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Phillies 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Connor Brogdon.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. And a pitch. That one misses. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And he can't come up with it. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So 2 down now, and here is Bo Bichette. There's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Matt Strong, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Oh, 2 now. Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. And they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Stays alive. The 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is that. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jordan Romano.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a pitch. Turner leading things off and takes a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Late that time, it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Here's Bryce Harper. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Tying run at the plate. They say you win.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one missed.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
The tying run at the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Left-hand hitter waits. Hit hard. That gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Making a move at first on a pinch run, Edmundo Sosa. First and second, no outs. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Alec Bohm on deck for the Phils. With the go-ahead run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. That's a slider for a strike. So the tying run at second. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Whit Merrifield. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Golden opportunity right here. This one smacked out to left center. 1 runs in, and it hits the top of the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's 4-3.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Genesis Cabrera taking the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And takes low for ball 1. Man at second.
Ball 2.
On the ground to third. Biggio throws to first in time. Now one gone in the ninth. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. And that one clips the corner. And he grounds one back up the middle, and Realmuto is out. Brandon Marsh digs in now. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Varsho brings it in, and that's the third out. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Now into the ball game on defense, Edmundo Sosa. He takes over as the new first baseman. Jose Alvarado on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Well, 1-run game, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
In for a strike, 0-1.
0-1 to count.
One-run game, bottom 9. And that's in there at the knees.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Outside. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kicks and fires. Right side. And Guerrero is set down. Now there's one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Turner stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That's in there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And a count 1-2. And here it comes. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, 2 down. One out left for the Blue Jays. Kevin Biggio next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. hits the outside corner. That's strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The pitch. And that one hit 97 on the gun. The Jays down to their final strike. That's inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down. They were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.